I thought it'd be interesting to pit a hive mind against a machine intelligence. So I chose the Ixodar Star Collective for the hive mind. They've got a natural neural network. They're pooled knowledge, gestalt consciousness, hive-minded, rapid breeders. They're strong and they're fleeting. And for their origin is prosperous unification. And as their opponent, I've chosen XT-489 Eliminators, the Rogue Defense System, Machine Intelligence. They're determined exterminators, the war bots. They're also Gestalt Consciousness, Machine, Power Drills, Mass-produced, Uncanny, and Bulky. And their origin is also Prosperous Unification. They've got a tomb world to start with, which is interesting. So I'm going to leave this a tiny elliptical. I'm going to crank up the crisis strength to 1 in case they don't go to war for some reason. It might be interesting to see what an endgame crisis would do to them. So I had another video I was trying and they never did go to war. So this is kind of a second take on that. Mid-game start year is 2300, endgame is 2400, and victory year is 2500. Difficulty is Grand Admiral. AI aggressiveness is high. So with that, I'll click start and we will get started. Here's the starting position for both empires. They're closer together than they have been in the other games, so this should make for a quicker start. Be interesting because the Eliminators, they like to eliminate all organic life forms, so I would expect a war up pretty quickly. Take a look at the individual empires real quick. So for the Ixodar Star Collective, their economy typical start. Look at the ships, they always seem to be the same, but I'm going to look anyway just to be sure. So they've got 3 corvettes, and they've got, as usual, 2 small mass drivers, nuclear missiles, 2 shields, and an armor. And I'm sure that the exterminators have the same setup. I'll take a look. There's their economy, real quick snapshot. As for their fleets, 2 small mass drivers, nuclear missiles, 2 shields, and an armor. So as always, the ships start out identically in the game. When years of game time have elapsed, so I'm going to drop in and see what's going on. I'm going to take a look at the Eliminators first, see if they've contacted anybody, bring up their contacts. They're not aware of anybody else in the game yet, so even though the borders are touching, there's still no contact between the 2 main empires in the game. As for traditions, they've adopted discovery and supremacy, and their ascension perk is technological ascendancy. As for the Ixodar Star Collective, they've adopted domination and expansion, and their ascension perk is also technological ascendancy. I want to take a look at their ships real quick. I assume they're the same. They've now got 2 fleets. As I say, take a look at their other fleet just to be sure. Yeah, high class, yeah. So their ships are still the same. I forgot to look at the XT-489 Eliminator ships, but I'm assuming I'm pretty sure they're going to be the same also. They've got 4 fleets. I'll just take a look at their most powerful one. They've still got corvettes, and no, they've changed theirs. They went to 3 nuclear missiles, 2 shields, and an armor. Year 2231, and the XT-489 Eliminators have declared war on the Ixodar Star Collective. So I'm going to drop in and take a look at the status of the empires. Here's a quick look at the ship positioning for the Stellaris Star Collective, and they've got a few enemy fleets close by. Take a look at their ships, see how they stack up. Let's take a look at the most powerful one. They've got destroyer ICS Hive class. It's got one medium coil gun, 3 small coil guns, antimatter missiles, and they're split between shields and armor, nothing in the auxiliary slots. For the corvettes, they've got a small coil gun, 2 antimatter missiles, and 2 shields and an armor. As for the Star Collective's economy, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. I don't see any deficits anywhere. Looks like they're ready to adopt a new tradition. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 planets and 1 in progress of being colonized. And they've got 1, 2, 3 fleets. As for the XT-89 Eliminators, here's a quick look at their ship positions. And they've got a few enemy fleets, of course, close by to them. Their economy is still in pretty good shape. They're running a little bit of a shortage in exotic stuff, the specialized stuff. As for their ships, take a quick look at their ships. I'll take a look at one of their most powerful ones. For ships, corvettes, they've got 1 flak battery, 2 small nuclear missiles, 2 shields and 2 shields and 1 armor, and it looks like they're a little behind technologically, which surprises me a little bit. I think they've got destroyers. Let me see if I can find some destroyers. Yeah, take a look at the destroyers real quick. They've got 1 medium coil gun, and they've got 4 fusion missiles, and they're evenly split between shields and armor. Here's a quick look at the war goals and the war exhaustion for each empire. Well, the war is over. I didn't see much of a change in the border, so let's just drop in and take a look from the XD 409 Eliminators viewpoint. Take a look at the contacts, and they don't like each other, but like I said before, I expected a much more significant border shift. This looked like a status quo ending to the war. When I looked that up for the war goals these guys had, it says each side keeps all conquered systems, and that looks like what happened in this case. They're both still independent, so I guess there'll be more wars to come. Well, it's been about 10 years since the end of the First War, and as I expected, the Eliminators have declared war on the Star Collective again. And looking at the way the military shapes up, they outnumber them by almost 2 to 1, so I would think the advantage goes with the Eliminators. So I'm going to drop in and take a look at each of the empires and see how they stack up against each other once again. So here's a look at things from the Ixodar Star Collective's viewpoint. So you can see they've got their fleets, some fleets up here by the border, and they've got the XT Eliminator fleets moving in. No occupation yet or anything like that going on. So let's take a look at their fleets. Let's take a look at their planets first. So I'll take a look at their planets. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 planets colonized. Looks like 2 in process. As for the fleets, I'm going to take a look at this one. So they've got a cruiser. The cruiser's got 1 medium autocannon. Oh, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 medium autocannons. They've got class 4 shields and class 2 armor. So it looks like they're focusing on kinetic. Their destroyers are also focusing on kinetic. They've got 1 medium autocannon and 1, 2, 3, 4 small. And they're focused heavily on shields, class 4s with a little bit of armor. The corvettes, also kinetic, 1, 2, 3 small autocannons, class 4 shields, class 2 armor. And they've got auxiliary fire control in the auxiliary slot. Didn't see anything in the auxiliary slots here. So switch over to the XT Eliminators real quick. Well, here's a look from the XT Eliminators vantage point. They have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 planets colonized and 1 in process. As for their fleets, let's see if we got any cruisers. Here's a fleet with a cruiser in it. So for their cruisers, they've got space torpedoes, they've got fusion missiles, more space torpedoes, more fusion missiles, and 1 medium autocannon. And they're split evenly between shields, Class 2 shields and Class 2 armor. And they're using afterburners in their auxiliary slots. So they're not going for kinetic, they're going for missiles more or less. Destroyers, they've got a medium disruptor and they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fusion missiles. And they're split again between shields and armor. They've got Class 2 shields and Class 1 armor. As for the corvettes, they've got a flak battery, they've got 2 fusion missiles, Class 2 shields, and Class 1 armor. So on paper at least, I think the Star Collective has an advantage, but I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. The XT-489 Eliminators wiped out the Star Collective, and that was pretty impressive, the Second War. I think these guys would be a great matchup against the Commonwealth of Man, so I'll plan on staging that for a future video. So that's it for this video. So this is Rich from Loner Strategy Games. We'll see you later. Bye.